Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving into a fascinating historical piece, An Unsteady History of Drunkenness, exploring how societal views on alcohol and its effects on the body have evolved. It's a wild ride.
I'm already intrigued. What's the core argument?
Essentially, the article traces how depictions of drunkards shifted over time. Early views, like those of Samuel Clarke in 1682, painted a terrifying picture. Spiritual damnation, demonic possession, even literal disappearance.
Wow, that's intense. So it wasn't just about physical health?
Exactly. The initial focus was heavily spiritual. Clarke's illustrations, by the way, are chilling. They depict drunks suffering gruesome fates. But then, the focus changed.
How so?
Later writers, like Edward Bury, emphasized the physical transformation. Drunkards weren't just possessed. They were physically deformed, resembling swine, their faces bloated and repulsive.
Interesting. So a shift from spiritual to purely physical consequences?
Not entirely. The spiritual element lingered, but it intertwined with the physical. Clarke, for instance, believed alcohol made the body malleable, easily shaped by Satan.
That's a powerful image. And how did this evolve further?
By the 18th century, the focus shifted again. The drunkard's body became associated with death itself, emaciated, skeletal, a walking corpse. Think Hogarth's Gin Lane. That's the visual representation of this era's anxieties.
Right, the stark imagery of decay. Did this perspective remain unchallenged?
Not entirely. The temperance movement, while using these images of decay, also faced pushback. A cartoon from Puck magazine, for instance, showed a temperate man enjoying a beer without suffering any ill effects, highlighting the debate around moderation.
So the narrative wasn't monolithic. There were counter-arguments?
Absolutely. The article highlights the complexities of the debate. While some emphasize the inevitable ruin of drinking, others question the extent of the damage, suggesting that moderation might be possible.
It's fascinating how the portrayal of the drunkard's body became such a powerful tool in shaping public opinion. It really underscores the link between visual imagery and social messaging.
Precisely. The article masterfully shows how these depictions evolved, reflecting changing social anxieties and medical understandings of alcohol's effects. It's a compelling look at the history of public health messaging and the power of visual rhetoric.
Absolutely. A really insightful piece. Thanks for breaking it down.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.